Fashion is so much deeper than just clothes. And I'm here to tell you why. There's so many things that took my life from here to here once I got into fashion. And I'll be glad to tell y'all, my name is Alexander. Let's get straight into it. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is being attractive. Let me tell you, your ability to be able to pull the opposite gender, men or women, but especially if you're a guy, right? If you know how to dress, that gives you the insane up on most guys who don't know how to dress. Most people who dress, their fashion is outdated or they just don't care at all. But a lot of people don't understand that women really love a man who can dress. That is an incredible feature to have on top of your hygiene and your personality and all the other things, right? But the simple fact is knowing how to dress is a huge part of carrying yourself. And if you don't know how to carry yourself, why would she choose you? Why would she talk to you? Why would she not talk to these other guys that are into fashion? You know what I'm saying? Now, I literally didn't start getting women until I was in fashion. And I didn't get around fashion until I was in the 11th grade of high school. So yeah, it was the 11th grade where I finally got into fashion. And I was poor, but I knew I wanted to dress. I just didn't know how I was gonna start affording the clothes. But eventually, when I got a job at Home Depot, I got clothes, and that next semester was one of my best semesters ever, ever. And you know why? Because I was into fashion, bro. I was putting clothes on. I had so many women. Oh my God, I love your style. I love this about you. I'm telling you, most men try to they try to wither around it. You know what I'm saying? And for the women, don't even get me started. Men already love women who look good. That's a fact. But you mess around and you actually got some style to you, bro, the way that man is gonna, his whole aroma is gonna change for you. Don't get me started on how your first impression is very important. And you wanna make sure you're fitted up for when you meet that girl, because that girl could be your wife. Or, you know what I'm saying? This girl could be the girl that you linking up with, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you into, you feel me? Even knowing how to style can give yourself a different type of aroma or aura when you're talking to that girl. Take, for example, if you're wearing a Tyler Creator fit, you have more of a flower boy, happier, kind of outgoing energy. And then you got something more archive, something more black on, more opium aesthetic on, right? You're gonna give off more of a more serious, darker, mysterious tonality type of aroma. And depending on who you are, some girls dislike and like that. So understand, if you don't want women, I highly recommend don't get into fashion, because if you don't want women, you get into fashion, bro, women are going to be all over you. Fact. Now this ties perfectly with the next thing, because confidence is a huge thing you get when you're into fashion. Now, fashion not only boosts how you look, but it boosts how you feel. If you look good, you feel good. That's a fact. With fashion, not only are you now getting women or the opposite gender to approach you, but you're getting a bunch of cool, like-minded individuals, or even a bunch of individuals you never thought you would even get attention from, like older women, older guys, young people, you know what I'm saying? But people look up to you. People want to be around you. You want to gravitate around you because of this aroma or this aura that you have around yourself, all because you know how to dress. But most importantly, what fashion does is it allows you to express yourself. And you do not feel no more confident. There is nothing more confident. There is nothing on this planet that will make you feel more confident, unless Pink Panthers tell you your fit look good. You know that. There's nothing that's gonna make you feel more confident about yourself than you being your absolute self, dress how you want to dress, not caring about how nobody else thinks, and you are chilling, bro. Chilling. Because no one can take away how you feel about yourself if you are confident enough. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the insane confidence comes, because you're expressing yourself how you want to express yourself, man. And that is more important than getting women, people acknowledging your existence, or all this other stuff, because you feel content in your own skin. And once you feel content in your own skin, bro, you're unstoppable. Nobody can stop you. Facts. And look, even if you are copying someone else's style, you chose a style that suits you, a style that makes you feel good. And that is what makes you the most confident you will ever be. Knowing that you chose this because this is how it will make you feel better in your own skin. And your quality of life goes up. You know what I'm saying? Once you feel confident in yourself, because no one can take that away from you, man. Senior year of me of high school, I used to be incredibly insecure, man. I'm talking about, I used to hate talking to women. I couldn't look women in their eyes. I could barely even hold conversations with upper hand people like the principal, or just another influencer, or somebody who I thought was cooler than me. You know what I'm saying? All because I didn't feel confident in myself. And it was because I was trying to fit in. But once I started dressing and doing what I wanted to do, and not only that, but I was genuinely just fly, people were like, bro, you low-key got style on you. And that made me feel better about myself, because not only now am I getting confident in my own skin, but I got other people telling me like, yo, you look good too. And so when you got both of them attributes, bro, that's like fire. That's like fire boy and water girl. You know what I'm saying? Once you got both them attributes, bro, you were straight. You know what I'm saying? And I do not underestimate confidence, man, because I can assure you this: if you are not the most confident person in your life, fashion will make you confident. What fashion does is allows you to see your own personal growth from years, from months. You know what I'm saying? Fashion is one of them things where it's always evolving. So you're always evolving. Dressing, you usually don't dress the same unless you're a certain individual, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? But even still, bro, something about your style is going to change. I can assure you that. Usually around the summertime, I'm wearing more denim, right? And in the summertime, I'm more outgoing. I'm more people oriented. I'm more talkative. You know what I'm saying? But usually around the winter, I'm wearing more black, and I'm usually more serious. I'm more locked in. I'm more focused on my goals. I'm out the way. I'm not partying. I'm not doing nothing, right? And you're probably wondering, how does these things affect personal growth? Because from one era to another era, you can look and be like, wow, so this is where I was at last year, and this is where I am at this year. Even the type of black I wear now is different from the type of black I wore 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Looking from point A to B is something that humans really need to take more consideration, because a lot of times we overlook our own personal growth, right? Because we're so tapped in with living in the moment. We're so locked in with, oh, we're here, and we're doing this and this, and I need to get to the next level. But when you take a step back to actually look at how far you have came, bro, how far you have become, the person you have become from then to then, right? The changes, the way you talk, the way you speak, the way you dress, right? And this is huge, man, because if nothing changed about you, I can assure you, your style changed. In fact, you don't even have to be into fashion to know your style changed. I can assure you, if you go look at a picture from 2017 all the way to right now, something has changed. 2020 all the way to right now, something has changed. I'm not talking about how when your parents is dressing, you didn't have a say so, but when you got to genuinely pick what you wanted to wear, you got to style yourself. Take that time and start right there and go from every 6 months. And I can assure you, your fashion will change. Man, I used to wear Nike hoodies back when I was in the 9th grade. And now I'm wearing Archive North Face puffers and Raf Simons and Balenciaga Troopers and all this other random shit I never thought I would have done, right? But honestly, bro, it has changed me. My character has developed in so many ways. Fashion has changed me in so many ways when it comes to expressing myself, how much I've grown, the ups, the downs in my life, right? I was always fitted up. So when I look at a certain fit, bro, I'm like, wow, I really changed a lot. And crazy enough, 9 times out of 10, if you have a timeless wardrobe, you keep the same pieces and the memories. Back when I was a senior in high school, I literally bought this jacket, and I still wear this jacket to this day. And let me tell you, my style has changed in numerous ways. Because before, I used to wear the jacket and I just kind of just zip it up, you know what I'm saying? But now I business core it up. I do so many different things with it. I style it different. Sometimes I'm walking around and the jacket is halfway on, halfway off, because that's just how I like to style myself, you know what I'm saying? But I have grown in these pieces, bro. I have a pair of blue jeans, bro. Let me tell you about these blue jeans. I have a pair of jeans on my page. I have literally posted myself in maybe like 3, 4, 5 different times. And I have literally altered those pants every single time. And I've had those pants since I was a sophomore in high school, bro. And lastly, one of the hugest things that fashion has done for me is connections, man. When I tell you the bunch of different, unique, like-minded people, because fashion is not one of them niches that's filled with the same people. There is a extreme variety amount of people that are into fashion. You know, so there's weird people, there's quiet people, there's jobs, business, right? Fashion is one of the things that just goes across all the lines of whatever someone else is doing, right? They have fashion incorporated into life in some way, whether they're taking it serious or they're not. But the simple fact is, the personal connections I have gotten out of fashion have changed my life in numerous ways. You know how many times someone has walked up to me and be like, yo, I love your fit. And then we're literally working together on something that has nothing to do with fashion. But because this person acknowledged my fit, Me and him are cool now. Bro, let me tell you, when I was a sophomore in high school, I got into fashion because of my friend Nico. And me and Nico are like, bro, we live together. We're like this. We tell people we're brothers and we're not even brothers. Nico was one of the flyest people in high school at that time. Like, he was doing shit so differently. And I knew when I met him, I was like, yo, like this guy's moving stupid different. I need to get on what he's on, you know what I'm saying? So I literally started taking swag from him and I created my own swag off of it, right? And that's just connection. Fashion has got me with this guy, bro. We are getting ready to scale a business and make 6 figures next year at the age of 19, at the age of 21. And all of this happened simply because of fashion, because he was into fashion and I wanted to get into fashion. And so I met him and we became cool. I've met tons of people who are changing my life, tons of like-minded individuals. The connection game you get from fashion is insane, because if you genuinely know how to put it on, bro, people are going to walk up to you. I'm telling y'all, 2025, man, I encourage you, man, go to that thrift store and get some pieces. I'm telling you. I want to say I really appreciate y'all for the support y'all have been giving me on my Instagram and on my YouTube. You know, being a supporter of me is definitely a very rocky road because I'm inconsistent, but I'm locked in now. Don't hesitate to comment the next video idea, because I do reply to all my comments, right? But I have decided that I'm going to be focusing more on YouTube content now and lesser on the short form content side, because I understand the forms of art that I create are well appreciated more on here. Not to say that my followers and supporters don't appreciate me on Instagram, because I genuinely love every single person. I got the same 10 people in my comment section every single time. A genuine community. If you guys ever need anything, you got my Instagram, DM me. I am not a celebrity. I reply to all my DMs. I respond to every single comment. And yeah, man, stay authentic, man. Stay yourself. Love y'all. And hey, see y'all in the next one. Let's go.